Let's go to a cabaret!
My name is Yoshito Hayashi. I'm a normal 25-year-old office worker, and my boss has just invited me to a cabaret. Cabaret, huh?
What is that look on your face?
I'm just not a huge fan of them, so...
Oh, don't be so uptight. You've been working so hard recently. I just want you to relax and unwind a little bit, you know?
Well, that's totally fine, but we can just go to a regular bar if that's what you want. What is it, sir?
Well, I've already talked to my wife about how I was going to take an employee of mine to go out for drinks.
Uh-huh.
Normally, my wife doesn't let me go out for drinks and stay out late at all, but she gave me permission for some reason.
And?
Today is all I've got. That's all I've got, Yoshito.
Can you please not use me as an excuse to go to a cabaret club? It's kind of mean to your wife. Actually, that's one of the worst things you can do, sir. If I do agree to go, what are you gonna do on the off chance that your wife finds out that you've been going to a cabaret?
I'm going to tell her that my employee just wouldn't stop begging me to take him there, so I couldn't say no and took him.
You know you're really doing something horrible, right? Don't construe me to be some kind of weird cabaret-loving human where I'm not really able to say anything.
Relax, I'm not gonna have an affair or cheat with anyone at the cabaret at all. I just want to go to an environment where people just kind of want to talk to me and treat me like a king. You should understand that.
Honestly, I can't say I understand, but fine. If you're that insistent on us going to a cabaret...
Really? You're okay with it, Yoshito?
Yes, so let's just hurry up and get going before I change my mind, okay?
Yay! It's been so long since I've been to a cabaret. I'm so excited.
He's so happy to go. Whatever. I guess it's not any different. I'm still gonna have him buy me drinks, same as a bar.
Ah, you must be so excited to have fun here, huh, Yoshito?
Not particularly.
You must be so excited, aren't you, Yoshito?
Sure. He must have really wanted to come to the cabaret. Dang.
Hi, guys. Can I come in?
Oh, you're so cute. Of course, come on in.
Really? Are you going to fall for me?
Hey, Yoshito, you think she's cute too, right?
Sure.
You think she's cute too, right?
I said sure already. He is seriously pressuring me like no other.
Excuse me.
Ah, here we go. Apparently a girl is gonna be sitting next to me, too. I mean, I don't care who it is. I'm just gonna hang out and pass the time.
Hello there. Well. I feel like I've seen you around before, haven't I? Have we met in the past life or something? Maybe we have some kind of destiny pulling us together.
Change.
Huh?
I'd like a different girl, please.
I can't hear you.
Change!
You're fine with me, right? Right?
Yeah, I'm okay. Why? Why did she have to be the girl? My ex-girlfriend from 5 years ago is working here, and she's working with me?
My name is Karen. What is your name, sir? You know, I think you've got the looks of a Yoshito.
What does a Yoshito look like, anyway?
Do you normally come to a cabaret or something? Are you a frequent flyer?
Actually, no. It's the first time in my life I've ever stepped foot in one of these establishments.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. It's your first time.
Karen Ishikawa. She's my girlfriend from when we were dating in high school. We had even talked about getting married at one point. That whole relationship came to an end when I broke it off with her, but...
Do you want something to drink?
Oh, I guess I'll take a beer.
Tequila, please.
Wait, hang on! This girl is seriously gonna try to squash me here, in more than one way. The section chief seems to be doing pretty well over there, so I can't just leave early. I'd ruin the mood for him.
So? It's been so long since we've met. I really didn't expect to run into you in a place like this, but...
Yeah, you're telling me. I'm surprised too. A place like this. That's right. A place like this. A place that I never thought I'd run into her.
You got top of the class again, huh, Ishikawa? You really know your studies. Congratulations!
Thanks.
Man, that girl is incredible. I think at that rate she's gonna be able to get into whatever college she wants with no problem. I wonder what kind of work she's gonna be working in the future, eh? I think that she can succeed at pretty much whatever she sets her mind to.
Karen Ishikawa. When she was in high school, she was a genius and no one could argue about it. She was class and always had the top position in class. The teachers loved her and there was nothing bad about her at all. She was a lot more bland back then too. She had black hair, glasses, and was a lot calmer. What she told me back then was, the only reason that you're dressing fancy is because you're looking for approval from other people, right? At the very least, I don't need that kind of attention. I had been dating her from when we were freshmen in high school. When we were still dating, she would often talk about herself as a boring girl and how I was probably the only boy in the world that would waste their time to be around a boring girl like her. When she said that to me, I would immediately say back to her, not only are you not boring, you're always striving to be top of the class and chasing your dreams. When I'm around someone as hardworking as you, I'm able to always admire you, so I always have fun, or something along those lines.
What? You're already done? What a weakling.
I didn't realize that you were this good with alcohol.
I got used to it. Working here, you have to start to learn how to get used to alcohol.
That's right. That's why this whole thing is just off. Why is a girl like her working in a place like this? She was the kind of girl that never seemed interested in anything like that at all. Hey. Why are you working here, Karen? I mean, if you don't want to tell me, that's fine. You don't have to.
Yeah, I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell my ex-boyfriend why I'm working here.
Right. Okay, then.
It's because of a certain man.
Huh?
It's not any more or less than that. You can figure out the rest on your own.
Figure out the rest on my own?
I guess it's about time, isn't it?
Time? Before I knew it, it was already time for us to get going. I didn't realize that this much time had already passed by.
Do you want to extend? I mean, even if you say yes, you do, I'm going to say no.
Why?
Because, look over there.
Huh?
Your partner over there looks like he's going to need some help now.
Sir? The next day...
Yoshito!
Sir?
I'm so sorry about last night.
Seriously? I ended up calling a cab for him and going with him back to his house. Thanks to that, I wasn't able to continue talking to Karen, who we stopped talking right as I wanted to dig some more. I mean, I don't think that with the way things were going, she was going to tell me how she felt without digging much anyway.
I'll make it up to you some other time later.
Oh, you don't have to worry about it, okay?
Let's go to a cabaret again sometime.
Oh, he hasn't learned a single thing, has he? I'm sure he's gonna use his little screw-up as an excuse to go out to a cabaret again. The reason that she's working at a cabaret, huh? I mean, what's the point in me digging that up and asking her about it anyway? Karen and I had both already ended our relationship a long time ago. I have no right at all to chime in on her life anymore. I can't dig and see what is going on with her. Huh? You're gonna drop the level of your college down?
Yeah, I wanted to go to the same college as you, Yoshido. What's wrong?
You shouldn't do that for me.
Huh?
You've been working so hard day in and day out. I don't want you to have to change your goals just because of me. That's not good.
Who cares? Goals change every day, and right now, I just want to prioritize spending more time with you. That's all.
Hey, did you know that Ishikawa-san has a boyfriend?
What? But she always gives off these I'm not interested in boyfriends or dating at all kind of vibe.
Right? I was really caught off guard too.
So, who's the boyfriend that she's dating? I'm sure that there's probably aren't that many men who are good enough for Ishikawa-san, though.
What was his name? I think his name was Hayashi something or other?
Oh, huh? I hope he's not a bad guy, though. You know how you hear about those girls that get affected by the person they're dating and they change their hobbies and stuff?
Totally! Ishikawa-san is the star of our school, so I really hope that she isn't affected in a weird way or anything.
That's right. I was never someone that should have been in her life. I was always someone who was dragging her down. Wait, I'm forgetting about something. I don't know what it is. The reason that I decided for sure to break up with her.
It's because of a certain man.
Oh, that's right. I remember now. You must be him, huh? The man that Karen Ishikawa is dating or something? Yes, that's me. And who are you? Me? Well, I'm just the man that loves Karen Ishikawa the most in this world. Nothing big. What are you looking at me like that for? Oh, I'm just surprised at the very unique and interesting person that just appeared in front of me. Of course, a woman like Karen deserves to spend the rest of her life with a man who is incredible and worthy of her love and attention. Her life? Who the hell is this guy? I don't know who he is, but maybe she had some fiancé or something that I didn't know about? If that's the case, then why didn't she just tell me? Why did she just date me and... No, it's got nothing to do with me. I'm the one that's going out with her now. I don't care what kind of promise she made to some guys when she was younger. I'm going to... So, do you think that you're a good enough man to be calling yourself Karen's boyfriend? That's right, that man. Afterwards, he continued to talk about all these memories with Karen that I never knew about and tried to show off about how his love for her was so much deeper. Not only that, though, he then let me know that the college that he was currently attending was the school that she wanted to go to and blew me out of the water. That man, I'm sure that she's still probably dating him. Well, actually, I'm sure they're married by now. He's the only guy that I know that she would refer to ominously as man. I'm sure that's probably why she needs to work in the cabaret, which means that loans or something? Or is it something else? Whatever the case, I backed out of dating her because I felt like that man was probably able to not get in the way of Karen's dreams and goals. If that's not the case, all right.
So, why did you come here anyway? And you specifically asked for me?
Oh, you know.
If you're just looking to keep talking about what we were talking about before, then I'm going to say no. Spot on, huh? I mean, I kind of figured as much, but...
Sorry.
Want to swap with a different girl? I'm sure it's probably not going to be fun to be with me if you're not going to be able to talk about why you came here in the first place.
I don't think that it won't be fun or anything, but...
Really? I'm sure it's gotta be awkward to pay money to spend time and sit next to your ex-girlfriend that you dumped a long time ago.
You didn't let me change before, though.
That was just because, well, it was aggravating.
Aggravating?
Whatever. I'm going to let you know that I'm not as good as the other girls to make small talk, and I'm not cute. I'm not going to take any responsibility for you spending all that money and regretting it later.
That's fine. I'm not here to talk to someone who's good at talking or is cute or something. Huh? What is it?
Yeah, this is really aggravating. Whatever, here. Just choose your drink already. Don't you dare try to just continue drinking water and sitting in a cabaret like that. I'm going to get that money.
Fine. Okay, then.
That's not true. You're the cutest girl here. Would have been nicer to hear, stupid.
So yeah, I ended up talking to the boss's wife that night and coming up with excuses left and right. Man, that wasn't fun.
I see. Sounds like you actually had to deal with some annoying stuff, huh? What is it?
No, just talking to you like this. You really have completely changed from the way you used to be when you were a student.
Really?
Yeah, you seem to be much more expressive and brighter. I don't know how to put it, but the way you talk is much rounder around the edges.
All right.
Huh?
I mean, I'm doing this kind of work. I've mastered all of the techniques and methods to try to get a man to be able to relax and talk.
I see.
How do I look, though?
Huh?
My looks. I think I probably changed quite a bit from high school, right? What do you think?
Oh, I think you look cuter.
Hell yeah!
Karen-san?
Nothing at all.
Yeah, that was definitely not nothing. What was that movement?
Huh? What about you, Yoshido? How are things,
What do you mean?
Oh, like a girlfriend or...
You're not gonna answer that?
I'm in the middle of talking to a client. I'm not going to answer a phone.
I mean, it's me, though. You don't have to worry about it. It might be something urgent, right? An emergency?
There's no way that it's an emergency. Even if it were an emergency, I'm not going to answer this stupid person anyway.
This stupid person?
Don't worry about it.
Is it from him? She seems to be pretty upset. I wonder if they're in the middle of a fight or something. Or maybe that's actually one of the biggest reasons that she's working at a cabaret right now, too.
Oh, crap. It's about time, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
How about you don't extend, huh? I don't know how much you're getting paid, but I'm sure it's a waste of your money to be spending it on me.
Oh, I'm fine. It's not too much for me, so...
You should stop it. It's a waste for you to spend that money on me.
But...
If you think you haven't talked to me enough, then I'll go with you after I'm done, so just hang tight. Just so you know, I very rarely go out with someone after my shift is over, so you should really be grateful that I would come out with you.
Yeah. After her shift. She isn't making any money right now. You can use it as a means of advertisement to have a client come back to the store and to get closer to someone. But in the case for me, I would say that there's almost nothing meritorious to her doing this for me. Why did she invite me, though? There should be literally no reason for her to be spending that kind of time on me at all. And imagine if that man finds us in a position like this. Things can get really complicated. Ah, Karen, there you are. You're kidding me. We actually ran into him. You're out so late. Don't tell me that you're out doing that part-time work again. Huh? I was worried about who she was with, but you're that boy from... It's been a minute. It was just once that we met, and it was 5 years ago, but he still remembered who I was and my face, huh?
What? You two know each other?
Yeah, this is that weak loser that gave up on you without even trying, right? What the hell are you doing here now? You have no reason to be here. I could ask you the same thing. You said that you would take good care of her and you'd make her happy, so I believed what you said. You weren't like me. You wouldn't make her give up on her dreams and sacrifice all her hard work and effort. You were at the same level as her and you could support her. That's why I believed in you. But look at this now. She's working at a cabaret and she's having to do it because of you.
I didn't say that.
Huh? Wait, what? I thought that she was referencing him when she was talking about a certain man. This is so embarrassing. I'm sorry, I've made a really big misunderstanding.
No, there's something more important that we need to be talking about right now, though. Hey, you! Did you say something to Yoshida when we were in high school?
Yes?
What did you tell him?
That he wasn't good enough for you and... Ah! Ow! Oh! Ow!
I'm going to make it so you can't open that stupid mouth of yours ever again.
Karen, you're gonna break something! You're breaking my arm!
Yes, that is the intention.
Ah! Oh, what is going on right now?
Hey,
Yes?
this is my brother. He's my older brother and one of the most annoying sister complex having pricks in my life.
What?
It really always had to go and screw up stuff for me.
Afterwards, Karen really squeezed the life out of him and beat the crap out of her older brother. He dragged his torn-up body all alone back to his house in the middle of the night.
So, the reason that I was dumped by you was because my stupid older brother said that you weren't good enough for me or something?
No, well, I mean, that was the final push for me to make the move, but...
Huh?
Well, I didn't want you to give up on your dreams from the get-go just because of me. Of course, at least until that person showed up, I didn't think about breaking up to begin with, but...
What is it?
Does that mean... Wait, who's the man that you were talking about that forced you into working at a cabaret then?
You really still can't figure it out, huh?
What?
Of course it's you, stupid.
Me? Why is it me?
Do you remember what you told me when you dumped me? You better remember.
I'm sorry. I can't keep following you.
I'm just someone who's studying all the time and only hardworking, and I'm not cute or fun. That's why I thought I was dumped by you. It was kind of a traumatic event for me, so I thought that I never wanted to do this ever again. That's why I felt like I needed to work at a cabaret to learn how to make men happy, and look away for men to be happy to look at me.
That's a very Karen-like reason to work there. I'm sorry. I must have really made a dent in your history.
It's fine. It's all history, like you said. But now you understand, right?
Huh?
You may have used your own moral compass to judge what is right and important for my future, but I have my own tools and methods to judge what's important for me as well. The 10 years of my life that I worked hard towards was so much less important than the few years that I spent with you in high school.
This is such a pity. I'm such a pitiful man.
Totally. Ishikawa-san is a star of our school, so I really hope that she isn't affected in a weird way or anything.
So, do you think that you're a good enough man to be calling yourself Karen's boyfriend? I had been letting people affect my own moral compass and better judgment. Whether or not I could make her happy, whether or not I was good enough for her. But Karen isn't like that. She had always decided on her own what was in her best interest without letting others get in the way. I had always thought that she was so cool the whole time for doing that too. I want to do this all over. If you're okay with it, I'd like another chance with you. This time around, I swear to you, I'll make you happy. I promise.
You sure? You really think that you can do that for me?
I can. I have to believe that I can. Even if I can't, I'm gonna continue trying until I can.
Okay. I mean, you basically already have made me happy at this point.
Bonus.
Yoshito, you're going to get married soon, right?
Oh, yes, sir. I'll send you an invitation as well, sir.
Yeah, I'd love to go. Hey, do you have any photos of your wife? I want to see.
Sure, this is my wife.
Let's see. Hey, Yoshito.
Yes?
How did you manage to flirt with a cabaret girl and get her to marry you?
Oh, yeah. Karen is just a cabaret girl in his mind.